line. And if you're looking for the perfect autumn activity, maybe a trail ride, then we've got you covered. Chances are you hadn't heard of Soul of Dixie Trail Rides that is nestled in Kilmichael, Mississippi, and it's up for you to enjoy. Joining us to tell us a little bit more is Miss Jency Ballard with Soul of Dixie Trail Rides. Hey, Jency.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you?
I'm so excited about this. I love horses. I love trail rides. I love finding fun and unique things for the family to do. And I had no idea that you existed in Mississippi. So where is the Soul of Dixie Trail Rides located?
We're actually located a few miles south of Kilmichael in a little place called Poplar Creek, Mississippi.
So if I'm looking on a map, or maybe I'm trying to figure out how to get there, what's your Mississippi directions?
Well, we are, it depends on which way you're coming, really, but it's going to be 475A, Friendship Road, Kilmichael, Mississippi.
So this land has been in your family for quite a while. How long has your family owned the land where the trails are?
It's been about 150 years in our family.
And it's had a different faces over the last years. It hasn't always been open for, the community to come out and ride horses. So kind of what phases and stages has your land taken over the years?
Right. It's been through quite a few things, actually. It's been through cattle, dairy, beef cattle, cropland, and now it's in the business of horses.
So when did it make the transition to horses? Or I guess a better question would be, and when did it make the transition into opening up your home and your land and your love of horseback riding to the community?
Well, we actually opened the business in 2016. I got a couple of horses that were given to me. I already had horses. I've always had horses, but I started taking in horses from other people. Kind of sort of like the rescue thing, but I'm not a rescue. But I decided that they may need a job, so I trained them and started working with them a good bit, and they are what I used to create the business.
Which is offering trail rides throughout your land. Yeah.
Right, throughout our land, and we do horsemanship and all kinds of horsey things, any kind of things you want to do with horses. We've done picnics and photos, and we just get creative.
When did you get your first horse, Jency? You said you've always had horses. Who was your first?
Her name was Dixie, and I was about 7.
And she was
she was the babysitter horse. She was the babysitter. She put up with me and all my little friends.
She was your fur friend. Yeah, she was your bestie.
She had a lot of fun with us. We had a lot of fun with her.
Is it true that some of the horses that are now at Soul of Dixie Trail Rides come from her, the Dixie? That was the inspiration for the name?
Yes, absolutely. One of my lead mares, Calamity, is her great-granddaughter. She's a lead trail mare, so.
Y'all really keep things in the family there. I like it.
We do. I don't like selling them once we get them, once we take them in. They kind of have a safe place to stay.
And I love that you give them a purpose, and you said you put them to work, which I think all kids should be, put to work. And so
exactly.
Tell us how the rides work. Okay, is it like a group of just limited numbers? Can you come as a single or one or two individuals? Share with us how these trail rides work.
We can do 1 to 8 riders right now. You can come as a single. Every ride that's booked is private, so you only ride with who you book with. We kind of tailor the rides to your needs or how you want to do it, how long you want to ride. Like I said, we've done picnics and photos, and everybody gets pictures. I take pictures of everybody on the rides and send them their trail ride photos.
And what is the experience like of opening up, being able to horseback ride? Not everyone has that in their backyard. Many listening to Good Things probably grew up with their own horse or learning that, as a young child. But there's a lot of us who that just wasn't an option. It wasn't accessible. So what is it like giving this opportunity to people who may not have it in their everyday life?
Oh, it is awesome. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to start this business, because, like you said, a lot of people don't have the opportunity to either have a horse or there's no place nearby where they can go ride. And, a lot of people don't want to take lessons. They just want to go trail ride one time, and that's what we're here for.
So you take beginners to experienced riders and all in between?
Everybody of all ages.
So what's the age range?
Usually, well, children, it just depends on the child usually, because some kids, they get a little afraid because horses are large animals. But we can do 6, sometimes 5. I've had a 4-year-old that rides quite a bit.
But that would probably be left up to the adult
The
knowing,
parent and the child. Like I said, it all depends on their ability and, how comfortable they are.
So how long does the trail ride usually last, or can you kind of tailor it to whatever your group's needs are?
We try to tailor it, but on a normal basis, they usually last between 1 and 2 hours.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, it is. It's great fun.
What a neat job you've created for yourself, Jency. I think that's super creative in terms of giving people the opportunity, again, to experience Mississippi's great outdoors in a way that maybe they haven't been able to before. How soon in advance, if they're thinking about coming and taking advantage of the Soul of Dixie Trail Ride, should they start booking their trips?
Usually we need about a week in advance.
That's not bad.
It's not, because like I said, we try to tailor to everybody's needs and, the time of day that's best for them and how long they want to ride. So about a week gives us plenty of time to get everybody on the schedule.
So we're all about visiting Mississippi here on Good Things, Jency. And so if we're coming to Kilmichael maybe for the first time to ride, what else is around town to do? Is there anything else where we could kind of make a day trip out of it or a weekend getaway?
Well, there's good places to eat, and there's a bed and breakfast close by in French Camp that's only about 10 miles away.
Now you put me on the map when you said French Camp. There's those Mississippi
We're really
directions.
close to French Camp, too. We're kind of in the middle of the little small towns out here.
Well, we've got people that are interested in it over on the C Spire text line, Jency. So if they want to learn more about your farm, your land, and what you're doing with your horses, where can they go for more information?
They can go to www.soulofdixie.com. You can message me on there, or our phone number is 601-253-4434.
Well, I love it. I love that you put all of your children, your fur children to work, and that you're opening up your home to the rest of us. So I love it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
How cool is that? Everybody's going out to the pumpkin patches. Yes, you should do that. There's plenty across the state of Mississippi to get out and enjoy with your family. You've got the fair coming up next week. Oh, my gosh, that is like the start of fall here in Mississippi. But we're always looking for something unique to do with our families that's going to leave lasting memories. And what better way than to get on a horse and enjoy a ride on a 150-year-old farm. Technically, the farm's older than that because the farm has always been there. But for a family to have been in Kilmichael for 150 years and to be good stewards of that land and then bring in their love of animals and nature and all the things. I'm just thinking of my children, and I just know that if I said, hey, we're going on a trail ride with real horses and you don't have to go like far away or to the mountains or anything like that to do that, that would be a quick trip that you could do. I think that'd be fun.